So, a very good morning. And how are you doing today?
Good morning to you, and I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good as well. And as it's our first interaction, so I would love to know about you. Please give your brief introduction.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I am Abdul Kadir from Sindh, Pakistan, and currently I'm pursuing my bachelor's in English and literature. I'm in my final year. Yeah, that is my brief introduction.
Okay, that's great. So, as you're in your final year, right, in
Yeah.
English, so you must be interacting with lots of good speakers.
Yes, I am interacting with a lot of speakers because I am English student, so I am practicing a lot to improve my fluency, and I'm trying to approach as many tutors as possible, and especially from YouTube because through YouTube I got your channel and I got connected to you. So yeah, I'm trying a lot, and also there are two apps that I'm using which are also helping me to connect with different speakers from different countries to speak
Okay.
English with them.
Would you like to share like what those apps are?
Yeah. There are two apps. The one app is Open Talk. Through this app, we can have like audio call conversation, like a normal call we have. And there is another app, Real Life English. So we can connect on a video call with strangers and have conversation with them for like 8 minutes. We are given 8 minutes to have conversation on each call on that app because it is a free version. If we buy any premium version, then we can go longer.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
really great. You are trying your level best for this.
Yeah.
So it's of course, as you are in your last year, final year of English
English.
literature. Yeah. So how long you have been actually serious about this language?
It's been like recently I have got serious about my speaking. It's been like 2 or 3 months, I would say, because initially I was, too much focused on my studies and my course. In my course we are not taught about English spoken. We just learn about basic rules of grammar, and we go with our course that is different. That literature we read novels, essays, and things like that. So we don't focus on grammar or spoken English that much. So in these recently 3 or 4 months back, I realized that now I should work on my fluency. So because I am English student, so I need to be fluent. So that is why I'm doing this.
Yes, absolutely. You have to be fluent as you are, in your literature, English literature. So of course, it's not the expectation; it's the need for you and for
Yeah,
everyone.
it is. Yeah, and apart from that, because we know English has become official language, it is spoken in most of the countries. So we have to be able to speak fluently and communicate with people. So let's see, if any day we get a chance to go abroad or any other country, so we should be able to communicate with them at least because if not first language, it is second language in most of the countries. English, so that is also the reason for me to for me to improve my fluency in English.
Yes, and you're speaking very confidently as you are having as you're having sessions. It's been a very long time, and of course, it
Yeah.
is a global language. I agree with you, and we should. And I'm also trying my level best to improve my communication skills, conducting sessions every day, what all I can. So that's how I'm
Yeah.
improving. And tell me something about your hobbies. What would you like to do in your leisure time?
In my leisure time, I would like to watch TV shows or movies on Netflix.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Any extracurriculum activities sports? Are you not into that?
I used to be into like sports, cricket, and volleyball, things like that. But nowadays, I'm more focused on my studies. And after coming from my classes or taking my classes, I do these sessions like these. And if I don't have any session, then I use the apps that I told you to connect with them. Yeah. Nowadays, these are my activities, I would say.
Okay. Let's take example. Okay, you have to describe yourself in 3 words. So, which those 3 words would you like to give to yourself?
Okay, so I'm adventurous. I'd like to explore places and visit, And the second one would be curious. I like to learn things because I'm curious, always curious to learn about topics, new things. And third would be like I'm passionate. You can say passionate about learning English.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And still, what are the difficulties that you're facing? Like, if you want to share, you can.
Difficulties in what? English learning.
English, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that like when I speak, I sometimes get stuck. Like I don't get words. Like to what to speak further. Like I can say like I know what to speak, but sometimes the words doesn't come up instantly. So I
Okay.
get stuck in between. So this is the difficulty I would say that I'm facing, but I have like 50% overcome that, but still I'm trying to as it will improve I automatically as I will speak a lot, as I would have like so many sessions, and yeah, as I will interact with people, it will come away.
Come
Yeah.
naturally, definitely. And it happens, we get stuck because, and but now you're speaking very flawlessly. There's no stuck point I can notice, but of course it happens. And usually it happens when we interact with strangers. Let's take, it's our
Yeah.
first. So it may happen that we get stuck in the mid of the conversation, but that's absolutely okay.
But I'm not feeling like with you, because I have been watching your videos, so it doesn't feel like I'm talking to a stranger. Yeah.
Okay, that's great, of course. And as you are, like the approach, first of all, your approach is very clear. You are comfortable, you are speaking confidently, you're not thinking that what the other people think about you. You're just
Yeah, yeah.
speaking by yourself, and that's very good. And if I talk about fluency, so you are fluent, but the thing is that you have to practice as a learner,
Yeah.
and I'm doing the same thing.
So, ma'am, are you not interested in watching any TV shows or movies?
Basically, I listen podcast. TV shows, no, I'm not into that. Earlier, I used to when I
Yeah.
was, yeah, when I was child, you can say little in school time. I used to watch TV shows, a lot of TV shows, especially cartoons and some, some these kind of stuff. But now I completely switched my, you can say interest, or as I'm getting serious about my career. Yeah, I'm on track now.
Yeah, so it means like you are interested in listening podcasts. Yeah,
Yeah.
even I am suggested by so many people to listen podcasts because they are very helpful. You get to learn about new topics. Like in every podcast, there are so many new topics that you will learn. But I'm not actually, like how do I say, putting myself up to actually watch it. How do I say? I don't know how to say, but like I'm not like able to watch it. I would say like you know
You
yeah,
don't have.
or maybe I'm saying that I'm not able, but I'm actually not. I don't want to. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, it's completely depend on our interest. So basically, I'm not saying, you should not watch it like by sitting, okay, I have to listen the complete full podcast, because podcasts are usually long as compared to, normal videos. And they are
Yeah.
really long, around 1 hour or maybe 1.5 hours, sometimes 2 hours as well. So you can do like if you're doing something, any work, let's say not related to studies, so you can watch it. If you're writing something, you can listen. You're like you must be surrounded by this like listening stuff anywhere. It's intentionally, you don't have to put effort like what they're saying, but definitely you should consume podcast, because podcasts have really uh, people are very good at speaking there as compared to normal videos, I believe. So you should watch podcast. I'm really, I really want to suggest you this.
Yeah, I will definitely, and also I would say I have become a part of podcast so many times. Like as I told you about the one app that I use, Open Talk, that is audio call app, right? So it is free, okay? So there are also options where you can create your own room, own podcast, and people will join you there, and you can talk about multiple topics. The virtual podcast. So I have joined so many podcasts and I have become part of their podcast as well. Like there are two options. You can join, then you can be a listener, whatever they are talking. So you can listen them and consume whatever they are, like whatever the topic they are talking on. And if you want to be like part of them, then you have just, there is this option, then you have to click this, and it will show that you are raising hand, then they will add you, then you can have a conversation with them on their whatever the topic they are talking. So yeah, I
Yeah.
can say that I also have been, part of the podcast.
Okay, that's beautiful. You should, and of course, you have to always, find like you have to knock the opportunity. Like opportunity will not come to you. You have to knock the door in order to get out of your comfort zone. So just
Yeah,
do
that
as,
is true.
yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. We have to grab the opportunity, otherwise it will run away. I know, because also, you before the conversation. Okay, so in during the conversation, you mentioned that you are very comfortable. You are talking confidently. You don't care about what others will think. I would say that these are things I have got from motivational videos I watch on YouTube, because
Okay.
yeah, there was this phase in my time that I was caring too much about people. Like they were not even saying something, but like I was witnessing some expression on their face, and I was thinking, okay, they are judging me now, how do I talk? Then like my heart was racing so fast. So at that time, I searched through YouTube and I got so many motivational videos. And like then I realized that it is waste to think about them. Like it's my life. I have to I have to do whatever I want to do. Why do I have to think about them? Like they will not do anything for me. Why should I care for them? So yeah, I would say that motivational videos are also very helpful in my life. As you can see that you also always already mentioned that I'm speaking comfortably, confidently. So yeah, that is it.
That's really great. And we have to like nobody is going to come and tell you like you have to do this, this is your work, you will get this, and your results might be like this. You have to, prepare your mind for whatever you're doing.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Okay. So is there any question left before winding up the session?
No, ma'am, I don't have any question.
Okay. So it was great, wonderful talking with you, incredible session, and you are really motivative, and your vibes, and like your aura of speaking, the pace, everything is good, and you're much more fluent actually. I guess.
No, ma'am, I think you are more fluent than me. But yeah, because your grip on English is very good. I would say very good. And yeah, thank you for taking your time and having session with me. It was very nice session, and it was lovely meeting you. It was really amazing talking to you. Yeah, thank you.
It means a lot. Thank you so much for connecting, and have a great day. Take care of yourself. Bye.
Bye.